We could never have thought 50 years ago, 40 years ago, that this is what we would have. Nor would we ever have the kind of people we have who really find themselves part of this family.
Key to our success, whatever success we've enjoyed, is to always place the customer and their interest first. Their problem is our opportunity.
It was a Sunday night and I got a phone call, and this young man said, "My name is Alan Elkin, and I was asked by a friend to give you a call."
I really did think she was going, from the sound of it, she was having a casual date with some girls. I said, "Well, could you break it?"
And I thought, who is this guy who's asking me to break a date, and I never have even met him? From there on, it was real quick. It was August 21st, and we were married May 6th. And our first Karen was due on April 22nd. We got a phone call from Alan, and he said, "Honey, I've got a problem. I've been fired." We had to do something. And we had always wanted to be in our own business, and that was the perfect opportunity. So in 6 weeks, we managed to have our first child, and we started a business. So we had a very busy 6 weeks.
We started Advance with just under $10,000. We knew we had to live on our savings for 2 years without touching a penny from the business.
Our first child came with us in a playpen because we couldn't afford help.
First off, the office had 1,200 square feet of space, of which about 750 was usable space. I mean, we had to live spartanly, and when you say a classic example, we furnished this in early American furniture. Up the street was an auction, and for $135 we got 3 old desks, 3 old chairs. The stuffing was coming out. It was probably 35 years old, so we used that too. Now, the Russell T. Baker Company was the largest independent realty firm in this area, certainly in this area, maybe for the whole state. Bob Schmidt was the president of the firm. We were on a first-name basis. "Alan, what do you know about the real estate business, and what do you know about the Russell T. Baker Company?" I said, "Mr. Schmidt, I don't know anything about the real estate business, and I know even less about the Russell T. Baker Company, I'm sorry to say." He said, "Don't be sorry." He said, "Let me tell you everything you need to know, Alan." And I'll never forget this. He pointed to a thermofax machine not too dissimilar from the ones I had sold in New York. He said, "Alan," he said, "that's not a copying machine." He said, "It's a contract maker. And it needs service when it needs service. So if you're looking to be of service to me, and you want to talk about evenings, weekends, and holidays," he said, "Alan, we might have something to talk about." I wrote on the back of my card my home phone number. I said, "Mr. Schmidt, if you will trust me, you have my pledge, you have my word. Any hour of the day and night, you told me what you need, you can call me." I was not a mechanical person, but I had to learn service. Now, at Nashua Corporation, one of our 2 suppliers were the ones who supplied all of our thermal and photocopy supplies. And they said, "I have to speak to Carl Henty, who's the service manager." He said, "Alan, you come to Nashua and I will train you." I said, "Mr. Henty, I'm a brand new father. I have a brand new business. We don't have any help in the business. I've told you what I can do, but I can't come to Nashua. And I've got to start working with the Russell T. Baker Company pretty quickly." The following weekend, he came to Baltimore, and he taught me how to service the thermal machines and photocopy machines.
We have great equipment, we have great products, we have great people, but we have a great culture.
Some of the best times I've had, at Advance are with Alan in the field. And I can think back to, walking up Howard Street, canvassing, knocking doors, literally when it's 95 degrees outside, with Alan in our suit coats, walking down the street, going in, back when he was on TV more.
Advance always knows what's going down. Alan Elkin of Advance always had a vision for the next big thing. Contemporary.
And every place we went in, he had to tell the Key Beach commercial story. But ultimately, the only thing he cared about was the customer and the service we provided.
We're so fortunate in that some of the best advertising that we've ever done is our customer reference letters. A lot of the letters are not just praise, they're about real situations that oftentimes there are situations where adversity was turned into a great experience, and it's something we take great pride in, because when our customers have a problem, we're going to do whatever it takes to make it right.
It's very important to us that the service be what we say it will be, and apart from what other people can or will do.
We solve problems. When you solve problems, you build a business. You care. Let's show we care. Before the sale, we're all wonderful. It's what happens after the sale, when they're having problems, that we differentiate ourselves. We do. We don't talk about it. We perform.